So fasting. What's the big deal with fasting? Do you have to fast? And why do I talk about fasting and autophagy as much as I do? It's because it's a really big deal, okay? It's bigger than people think. It's much bigger than I ever thought it was, okay? As a lot of you know from watching my posts and all, I used to weigh over 420 pounds. I was diabetic, high blood pressure, gut and GI issues. I mean, the list goes on with the physical ailments, right? I also suffered with lifelong debilitating depression and anxiety. Crippling. Put me in the hospital for periods of time kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Serious psychological and mental and emotional issues. I mean, the list goes on, okay? 2 years ago, I started fasting. And I'm going to tell you how I fasted, how I personally started. Now, let me say this. What I'm about to describe to you in the way that I did it is not for everyone. I just knew that that's what Jared personally had to do, okay? I stopped eating one day. I just knew what I had to do. I was at a crossroads of health. I was either going to live or die. It wasn't about making things better. It wasn't even about losing pounds. It wasn't even about any of that. For me personally, to be honest with you, it was a spiritual thing. I had to do something with myself, not just what I was doing. With me, I had to change, right? I stopped eating one day. For those first 7 months, I fasted a solid 25 days out of every 30. I did that for 7 consecutive months. After the fact, I went back and did the math because I wasn't keeping up with it at the time. I ate less than 5,000 calories a month for those 7 consecutive months. There were several of those months I may have eaten 2,500, maybe 3,000 calories. When I would break a fast, it would be one single meal. I would have steak and eggs. I would eat that one meal. I ate all I wanted, and I was right back into fasting. And I just did it, okay? That's where I discovered autophagy. During that time right there, those first few months, I reversed the diabetes. I reversed all of this stuff. All of the conditions that I just mentioned to you and more. Over those months, I completely reversed all of it. I've done a lot of fasting since those 7 months. Like I said, I began that about 2 years ago. I don't fast to that degree anymore. I typically fast 3 consecutive days a month now. When I fast, even when I don't, I drink lots of water, electrolytes. Water, hydration, electrolytes are essential. But look, hunger, as far as our physical body is concerned, is our most primal voice. Okay? I used to be a drug addict, so I got away from the drugs. Now I don't have to encounter those drugs in daily life. I've completely overcome those. But food, we all have to eat. So we have to get to a place to where we are eating on our terms, right? Because we still have to eat. We just can't give up food and go our own way like we can with drugs, for example, or alcohol or some other things, right? I learned that was the most transformative 7 months of my 56 years on this planet, let me tell you. What happened during that time, I'm still discovering the benefits of that. It's unbelievable. That's the reason that I don't have food noise and cravings and a sweet tooth. That is how I've overcome the addiction that was in here. Not just the alcohol, not just the drugs, not just the food addiction, not just the anxiety, not just the depression, not just all of those physical conditions. I went and I addressed the core of the addiction within myself. And I overcame that. And it was a fight. It was not easy, let me tell you. Nothing about it was easy, man. Nothing. But I overcame that. And I put that strongest primal voice into subjection. Okay? I beat it, man. I beat it. And now I eat for fuel. I enjoy what I eat. Like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but I reversed all of that stuff. All of it. It didn't happen overnight, like I said. And listen, you can too. Yes, you can. It's a big deal. When you conquer your body's most primal voice, I mean, think about someone who's truly starving and people who are truly starving. Man, everything goes out the window, right? Everything. That voice is louder than everything, okay? It's a primal voice, right? I've put that in subjection, and you can too. And now I tell it what to do. I put it to work for me. I am happy. I'm having fun. This is a labor of love. I mean, you know, I give my body what it needs, and I cooperate with my body, and in turn, it cooperates with me. I am happier, healthy, freer than I've ever been in my entire life. So please, I am encouraging you. Fasting, it's not about just about losing pounds, although you can lose pounds of body fat. It's not just about autophagy and healing your body from the inside out, which I've done, because I haven't just lost pounds. I have healed my body from the inside out, right? It's not even just about that. It's not just about overcoming addiction and food noise and cravings and all this other stuff, although I have. All of that stuff that I mentioned has just been a byproduct of conquering that inner thing within Jared. And we all have that inner voice like that. And for most of us, it's making more decisions for us than we would like to admit or we see. I encourage you, I strongly encourage you to really give this stuff some thought and some prayer. To look within yourself, make some decisions, right? So if y'all have got questions, if y'all would like to know anything in particular, if I can answer anything, just from I don't know everything. I'm not a doctor, right? I'm not. But I know how to do all the things that I just told you that I've done. And I've been walking this out in a healthy, sustainable kind of way, right? So please just put it in the comments. I'll do my very best to look at every comment and answer every question that I can to the best of my ability. And if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know, right? So anyway, please don't overlook this, okay? I pray you guys have a good day. I pray for health. I pray for peace for every one of you. And I hope this helps. Y'all have a good day. Bye.